It doesn't get much cuter than that, does it? Thank you so much, Tim and Max. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able to stand, remove your hats and prepare for the playing of the national anthem.
And the Sydney Sirens get ready to take battle against each other. The Melbourne Ice sitting second position at the moment with a record of 4-2 with 12 points. The Sydney Sirens, however, hasn't been a picture-perfect season for them. They're sitting in last position, yet to get a win, 0-6. My name is Todd Morris, and I'm delighted to bring you all the coverage here on AWIHL TV, and I'm joined by none other than Luana Williams. Luana, welcome.
Hi Todd, great to be here. Great to have hockey back at O'Brien Ice House as well.
Certainly is. It's going to be a fantastic occasion, and anytime these two teams go head-to-head, it's always a clash of the Titans. It's safe to say they don't really like each other, right? Melbourne and Sydney, it's always a rivalry. It doesn't matter whether it's hockey or whatever it is. All those Sydney siders tuning in, we do love you as well. I'm a Melbourne boy myself, so g'day to everybody in Sydney tuning in. But Luana, there's a couple of interesting ins and outs in this game. You were having a look at the teams during the week and in the lead up to this game as well.
Yeah, well, I guess the biggest one is going to be for the Melbourne Ice with Georgia Moore. She's not going to be playing today. So 1 goal, 2 assists this season. So I guess in terms of points, perhaps not that much of a loss for the Melbourne Ice. However, her leadership probably is going to be missed. Danielle Butler will be wearing the C on her jersey today. Great
to see Danielle Butler giving the C as well. She was there for the ceremonial puck drop. But there's a couple of interesting ins as well. Some new players for the Melbourne Ice. A couple of debutants today. Do you want to run us through those?
Yeah, we've got 3 debutants playing today. So Beatrice Tufilby one, and then we've also got a couple of other players in Howe and Hakala Assendelft. So good luck to all 3 of those players.
Shot on goal early. Nice save. Good to get one out the way early there for the Sirens. Face off, left-hand circle in the attacking zone here for the Melbourne Ice. It'll be Butler to take the face off for Melbourne. That one comes back to Arps in the corner. Just flicks that one across the rim there to Moon, and Moon went to Rimmer to clear it out of there. Dufour shot from the blue line. A nice early look for her. Puck behind the net. Just in the office there, Aparicio getting it out to Dufour. Dufour confident on the blue line. Got it to Aparicio on the left-hand circle. Tried to come into the middle. Puck just will retreat into the neutral zone. Marnie Pullen will flick it across. It was a great pass. They'll send the puck in deep, and they'll change their line. The number 1 line coming off. Not a bad shift early for Melbourne. They got 1 shot on goal from that shift. Here's Sarah Edney behind the net, looking to clear that one away. Great banked pass. Sarah Edney's passing really impresses me as she goes forward with it. Now they'll have it in their attacking zone. Banked against the boards there. Butler comes in, lends a hand. Conlon looking to clear that one away. She does. Conlon just knocks that into space. That was really creative. Now she's got a bit of room to operate and goes out wide to Cochrane, but Cochrane couldn't quite get it on the edge of her stick, and Roberts will get it away to Calabria. Calabria looking to go into the middle, couldn't. Godfrey copped a big check there. Now down the middle, 2-on-2 situation, but will come all the way back. The Ice will look to clear this one away. Here's Godfrey, the league points leader on 14. 7 goals, 7 assists for Godfrey this season. Just poked that one into the middle. Obviously playing against her old team. Was a Sydney Siren for many years. Now finds herself in Melbourne. Unusual for her last weekend. She had a duck jersey on. Here's Brenny. Couldn't quite get that one. They go out wide. Newman just had a dispossessed, stolen away. Sydney looked to clear it away. Interesting start here, Luana. A bit of a back and forth contest.
It certainly is, and it's probably not the speed that we were expecting to be played, particularly from Melbourne Ice, who do like to come out quite hard and aggressive at the start of periods.
Here's Arps now on the attack. Arps will get it across the blue line. That looked good. The shot was high and it was over the bar. Melbourne will look to rebound here. Another shot coming in. Good save. The rebound is still there. The jump goes in. Great goal by Sarah Edney. Of course it's Sarah Edney.
Yeah, that was a really great goal from Sarah, and she has been their highest goal scorer for the season. That's her 10th so far. Also, just really good passage of play there by Sydney. They held the puck within their attacking zone for a period of time, then a couple of chances. Unfortunately there for Michaela wasn't able to stop the puck and allow the second chance opportunity.
Some great pressure on net there from the Sirens, and Sarah Edney just putting the rubbish home. So the Sirens go up 1-0. And Luana, it's been an interesting season for them. They haven't won a game, but they've been in absolutely everything, haven't they?
Well, that's exactly right. This probably isn't a surprise. And I think in some of their games, they've actually been losing in the third period as well. So it's going to be quite important for them to get some goals on the board first and see if they can hold that lead.
Newmark decides to dump the puck. Melbourne will batter it away. Marnie Pullen will get it and go the rimmer across now. And they'll look to bring it in DeFore. DeFore looks like a great defender. Really good size on DeFore. This is exactly what you want from your defender. Here's Grigliunas now. Grigliunas, great pass and good shot. That was fantastic play. Great setup there, and Baker tried to put it home. Two young players too, Baker and Grigliunas, both members of the under-18 Australia squad. They'll be playing in January on the 8th and 14th. That'll be a fantastic tournament. They've been promoted to Division 1 in the B group, which is great to see. We'll follow that in January. Well, let's get back to the action here. Here's Aparicio. Also in that team as well, Arps, Cryan and York, who play for the Sirens, and stolen away. Here's Cryan. Talking about Cryan, she shoots that one and just misses. It goes across goal. Arps protecting the blue line, couldn't quite get it. Here's Butler. Butler's had a relatively quiet season. Let's see what she can manufacture here. Has it behind the net now. The puck was just knocked away. Pickering will try and gather. And they'll knock it forward here. Arps and protecting the blue line well and sent forward, but the defender was home. Here's York now on the right-hand side. York into space. Couldn't quite get it. Aparicio will have it now. She'll go down the line. Tried to bank one to Conlon, but it was deflected. And one of the new players for the Ice, Hakala Assendelft, on the puck. Great to see her making her debut. Looks very comfortable on the puck. Just going back and forth, but had it stolen away. Great centering pass, good save. Another shot there by Sarah Edney, but what a save that was. Very little room to operate. There was no defence in the area, and it was just outside the D.
Yeah, last line of defence, and a great job, and they really did need that, because the last thing that Melbourne would have wanted is in the first 5 minutes be down 2-0. But as we sit here waiting for the first face-off, there's Michaela Pearce there between the pipes. So she's played 3 games this season with a GAA of 2 and a save percentage of 1.91. So she is quite solid tender, isn't she?
Here's Godfrey now on the attack. Godfrey working hard at it. Backhanded attempt. Not quite there for Shana Godfrey. Great pass. Here's Brenning. Brenning fires. Good save by Lakari. Godfrey will clean up here. Great pass from Godfrey to Cochrane. Is it there? No. Good save, and I think the goal just came off the net at an opportune moment. We'll get a restart in play. That looked ominous.
It
from
did.
The ice.
It did. Shana Gomi was just in the right place and probably quite unlucky to actually not get a goal there, because we did have Ella Lakasi on the other side of the net.
Grigliunas in the face-off, couldn't get it. There'll be a rim attempt to clear it away. That crash on the blue line, great contact. Getting back there is Lecrent. Melbourne looking to get it away. Cryan got it to York, into the neutral zone now. Through the legs of everybody. Clean bowled a few, and there was offside in the end. So Sydney will change their lines. Brunt, Calabria, Newmark will make their way on to join Arps.
Yeah, we just
and
wait.
Moon.
wait for all the players to get ready for the face-off, I guess we'll go over the Sydney goaltender as well, and Ella Lakari. Apologies, I think I said it wrong previously before. 5 games this season, GAA of 3.85 and a save percentage of .843.
Sydney looking to clear that one away. Great check into the boards there. Brunt goes out wide. Sydney just looking really good here at the moment. Calabria in the battle there against Pullen. Marnie Pullen just looking to clear that one away. Now she's away into the middle. Those great handles there. Now Aparicio coming around the circle into the middle. Here's DeFore. Great pass in by DeFore. Rebound comes, what a save! Lakari just got a glove to it. Butler was unlucky there.
Just did enough to deflect it.
Aparicio launching, didn't get a hold of it though. Sydney will look to clear it away, they do. Melbourne will keep this alive. Marnie Pullen will go back on it. Such a hard worker, Marnie Pullen, always in the gym, always working hard to improve her game. Butler trying, stolen away here. Puccini went forward with it. Marnie Pullen getting back. Great pass to find Godfrey on the wing. Couldn't quite get it. Roberts stole it, and Roberts now is away. Has Wilder in the middle if she needs. Roberts goes behind the goal. Comes out to the other side on the left-hand side. Went to the blue line, the pass. That was intercepted. Here comes Cochrane, winning the foot race there, but Etney was too quick, got back. Etney using the boards well and finding a teammate out wide. Now they'll come into the middle. Wilder just knocking it forward. Dutton got it and cleared it to Godfrey. Here's Godfrey. Godfrey tried to scoop one up. Just couldn't in the end. I think we'll get an offside, so we'll get a restart.
But I think what we're seeing is we're talking before about Sydney being really sort of there and thereabouts in all of the games they're playing, just not being lucky enough to have a win. I think we're starting to see why. They're defending really quite well, and Melbourne's having a little bit of trouble of really controlling the puck and keeping it in their own attacking end.
Now in the neutral, now looking to attack here, Sydney, building up nicely. Here's Cryan. Great pass across the blue line. Shot from distance, no. That was an absolute laser. Dutton got it and just rimmed one out of there. Here's Newman. Put it into the middle. Arps intercepted well. Newman trying to get across. Puck will come back. Asendale flicking that one out wide. Dutton went forward with it. Murphy will be back there for the Sirens, but Butler gets there first. Butler has it behind the net now. Great handles there by Butler. Good pass in, but that just couldn't quite connect, and the puck will go back all the way to the defensive zone. Newman will come off. Aparicio to come on. The number 1 line is back on here for the Ice. They need a score here. They want to stay in touch. Wilder in the corner, just managed to get it out. Aparicio cleaning it up nicely. Then she was dispossessed by Sarah Etney, and then she flicks one cutely against the boards to Puccini. Puccini using the boards well. Butler intercepting now. Butler can really move. Watch her operate here down the wing. Coming into the middle. Great dangles there, but it was stolen away. Great defense there by Wilder as she happened to dump the puck away. Sydney will change their line. Raimundo in defense now. Raimundo just sent it to Brunt. Brunt intercepting. Brunt in the neutral zone. Went over in the end. Here's Aparicio on the right wing. Just sent it forward. Melbourne will change their line. Dump and change. Sydney now on the attack. Great intercept by Godfrey. Cochrane getting involved. Here's Brenning. Now Cochrane in the middle. Cochrane firing, but didn't get a lot on it. Brenning fighting hard in the corner. Comes out to the blue line. Here's Pullen. Oh, almost off the foot there. Great clearance in the end by the Sirens. Newmark against the boards. Try to send that one forward. Pullen, great pass out to Cochrane in space. It's going to be a one-on-one. Cochrane firing, Lakari saving.
Yeah, Cochrane firing there, but she did have support there off to her left, so there might have been a pass on as well.
Cochrane again now sends one across goals. Marty Pullen just looking for Godfrey. Battle against the boards. Godfrey wins out overall. Godfrey approaching the goal. Looks around, waiting for the option. Great stop and prop. Tried to get it to Brenning. Battle in the corner.
Sydney doing a really good job at the moment of disrupting the puck and not really letting Melbourne get some nice, decent passes.
Moon looked to clear it away. Pulling in a battle against the boards. Just dumped it. Melbourne will change their line. This gives time for the Sirens to build an attack. Arps on the left-hand side. Great use of the board to find Chia. Chia just couldn't quite get it going. Now's Pacini, cleans up. Pacini happy to dump. Dutton will be there for the ice. Dutton now with a great pass to Baker. Across ice now. Good build-up in play. That was clean. Baker tried, couldn't. Banked off the board. Roberts for the Sirens, trying to get it away. DeFore flicked it. Wilder has it now, 2-on-2. Wilder happy to dump. They'll look for the forecheck here. Assendelf tried to get there. Dutton got there in the end. Flicked it to Baker across the rim. Baker into the middle. Here's Sarah Edney, the captain for the Sirens. She's their points leader, has 11 so far for the season after her goal today. She is the maiden goal scorer in this game. Dutton flicking that one forward now. Here's Butler. Butler can move, we know this. Let's see what she has. Butler coming in. Is that a penalty? It will be. Great move there by Butler approaching the net.
Yeah, it really was. And there was also really good support there from Steph Conlon. She was getting herself into the right position and ready for that pass to come through.
So play stop, no penalty. Raimundo on the blue line. Raimundo sending it in. Murphy, Conlon in the battle. Butler winning out overall. Has Conlon in the middle if required. Got it out to Raimundo. Raimundo sending it in now. Abruzio tried. Raimundo tried to get a stick in there, but here comes Sydney through Brunt. Brunt's got to take on a few here. Brunt fires! Bar down by Brunt! What an absolute snipe!
Fantastic goal, and she had support there on her right-hand side, which made it quite difficult for Michaela Pearce to know where exactly the puck was going to go. So that allowed the net to open up a little bit for her to take that slap shot. That was just another perfect example of the Sydney Sirens really disrupting Melbourne and their passing game, and that came off an intercept pass, which allowed the open ice for the goal.
That was one of the great goals of the competition. Brunt now for the season, that's her third goal, has 3 goals, 3 assists, now on 6 points for the season. That was unbelievable. She had to take on a few, did. Just sliced that one home. That's as good as you'll get. Here's Pacini, and it went bar down as well. Just made it look so much better. Pacini in the corner. Here's Edney. Sydney with a dream start, 2-0. Edney flicking that one back. Edney's handles just amaze me every time. Don't they, Luana? She's so great to watch.
Yeah, really great at controlling the puck.
Into the middle now. Here's Roberts. Roberts happy to dump it. Marnie Pullen will get there for the ice. The ice with their back against the wall here at home. This is a rink that they really do dominate. It's much larger than some of the rinks around the competition. So when teams come to Melbourne, they can get a little lost. However, the Sydney rink is pretty large. Sydney used to this sort of dimensions, and they've got a great record here, winning championships as well. As Godfrey goes forward with it. Here's Sarah Edney. We've got to navigate through the gaps there. Sydney looking to clear it away. They do. Here's Cochrane coming out wide to Godfrey. Godfrey down the wing. Godfrey just managed to keep that in front of her. How, I do not know. There's Grigaliunas now. Grigaliunas holding onto it. That was great. Assendelft flicked it across to Dutton. Dutton goes forward to Baker. Cochrane got involved. Here's Baker. Assendelft. Assendelft looks really comfortable on the puck. Great debut by her so far. Crying out wide, Murphy flicks it forward. Baker. Oh, that was a lovely pass to go out wide. Here's Newman. She's got to skate onto it, however. Pickering now for the Sirens. will bank it, a pass forward to Newmark. Newmark operating in some space here. Newmark down the middle. Harassed by 3 Melbourne defenders. Here's Arps. Just rimming it forward. Out to the blue line to Roberts. Roberts firing and then in. Deflected off Butler's pads. Here's Newmark. Newmark, great pass in goal! Newmark to Calabria, and Calabria puts it home! Sydney are now 3!
3 goals in the first period. This is not what Melbourne Ice would have wanted, but that was another really great goal. Moving around the back of the net and then having right in the centre there waiting for the pass, and the pass was perfect, which always helps.
This Melbourne Ice team just looking bereft at the moment. It's a real quiet O'Brien Ice house.
It certainly is. But what we're seeing from Sydney is the defensive pressure has been really strong. Melbourne is struggling to get it out of their defensive zone, and even when they get it into the neutral zone, it's getting picked off by Sydney. They're really good at cutting off the passes at the moment.
Dufour flicks it forward. Licari will sit on it. Melbourne will get a face-off on the left-hand circle. This is going to give them a moment to regroup here.
Yeah, absolutely, and give them a chance to apply some offensive pressure and hopefully keep the puck down this end for a while.
This is a great start for the 0-6 Sydney team. Melbourne, 4-2 record, sitting second on the ladder to Adelaide, which they're playing against Perth at the moment. Great pass in there to the slot. It was just taken away. Roberts tries to bring it out now. Aparicio knocking it forward. Sydney will go wide to Newmark. Aparicio stealing it away and now attacking. Aparicio in the attacking zone. Sirens get it away. Butler tried to keep it in front of her. Here's Newmark. Great pass across ice to look for Brunt. However, Marnie Pullen will get back there.
But another example of how the Sydney Sirens are able to get the puck out of their defensive zone.
Conlon to Butler. Butler down the wing. Brunt making it tough for her, but Butler just bursts her way through. Now behind the goals. Butler still on the puck. Puck gets dumped. Pullen will go deep to try and get it, but couldn't. Here's Calabria. Gets it across to Newmark. Newmark flicking it forward. Back there, here's Dutton. Dutton had to clear it. It was deflected. Here comes Assendelf. Carla Assendelf. The hyphenated name, and how they fit that on the back of her jersey is unbelievable. That's bending right around her shoulders.
And that was very true, and that was a very nice little passage of play. I think we have a player going... Oh, no, offside. I thought there might have been a penalty there against Sydney.
Here's Carla Assendelf. She just flicks that one forward. Ups. We'll get it here for the Sirens. Cochrane in the corner. Now Brenning. Into Cochrane. Wraparound's there, but they'll come out to the blue line. Just goes past Assendelf.
That's been a little bit of how Melbourne's been playing today, getting themselves into really nice positions, putting the pass up, but just not quite hitting the mark.
Here comes Sydney again. They look dangerous here. The pass into the slot. That one wasn't put home. Here's Cochrane. That one had it gone in. Melbourne are in big trouble, but here's Roberts. They get one out wide. Now Brenning. Brenning has a shot and just tries to paddle it forward. Couldn't. Godfrey behind the net. Calling for it in the middle. Just wasn't quite there. Now Sydney away through. Eddie firing. Wow. That had plenty on it. Lucky that was deflected.
I was going to say, good thing there was someone in front of that.
Brenning goes across now to get the pass out wide. They look to build up in play here. Into the middle. Shot fired. Couldn't quite get it there. Baker. It's in the middle. Puck behind the net. Wrap around. Great save by Licari. Licari protecting her post really well. Now into the middle. Lecren just paddles it forward. Puck goes behind the net. Baker's there. Back to Baker. Baker tried to put it in. Read really well there by Lily Roberts. Baker collecting it. Went down low with it to Grigaliunas. Etney, Grigor, Liunas in the corner. Sarah Etney was just happy to keep it there.
Yeah, exactly. This is the best part of best attacking play we've seen from the Melbourne Ice so far this game. And they got an opportunity here with a face-off to really apply a little bit more pressure. A couple of really good shots on goal then, so some really nice saves by Lakari.
Butler versus Brunt. Butler winning out to the blue line, fired away, deflected. Melbourne looking to build here. That one goes in, Butler tried, couldn't. Here's Conlon. Edney tried to fish it out of there. Sirens looked to clear it away. Newmark tried to whack that one out of the air. And here's Butler on the right-hand side of the ice. Just goes back, smart play. Oh, great work there by Calabria. Ice now with Conlon. Conlon flicked it forward to Butler. Arps got involved. Newmark in a 2-on-1, and we've got a whistle. And I think we're going to see our first penalty for the game, and that is none other than Steph Conlon.
Yeah, heading back into the penalty box. So could be a little bit dangerous time here for the for the Ice. The Sirens have already been playing a pretty strong attacking game so far. Are going to have a one-player up opportunity, so the defence is really going to have to step up.
Conlon, no stranger to the penalty box. 10 penalty minutes this season. Now she'll add another 2 to her name. So power play time here for the Sirens. They have a 3-goal lead. And there'll be a power play till the end of the period, and unless they score, of course.
Well,
This
is handy for the Melbourne Ice, and they have had a number of shorthanded goals this season. Actually, they've had 5. Last season, they used to call it their penalty kill, so let's see how they go here.
Yeah, the old power kill, the Melbourne Ice power kill. Dutton behind the net, and doesn't look to flick that away. Just ran across the edge of the board there for a little bit, the puck did. Makari out of goal here, dangerous area. She looks to get it away. Her captain, Sarah Edney, will come in and lend some support. Cryan will have it. Melbourne doing really well here. They've kept this in their attacking zone for a long time, and now they'll have it again. So they're happy to just wind this clock down as much as possible. There's about a 9-second difference between penalty clock and game clock. So this one just coming down to the last 45 seconds. Chia on it now, got it to Newmark. Sydney going back here, they're really wasting an opportunity on the power play.
Yes, absolutely.
Roberts.
And like you were saying, Melbourne would be very happy with this. The less time that the puck spends in their defensive zone, the better for them.
Chia now just has to dump it. Not great for a power play. You'd think you want to go up and have all numbers in the attacking zone. However, now it's against the boards. Melbourne will rim that one out. Calabria trying. Here comes Aparicio. Aparicio's got someone out wide. They get there. Here comes Godfrey. Godfrey firing, but it's high. And it's over the bar. Aparicio. Back to Aparicio now. Godfrey! No! Missed! And it was just before the hooter as well. That would have counted.
That would have been a really great way to have finished off the period. But as we sit there at the end of the period, Sydney Sirens up 3, Melbourne Ice yet to score. It's been an interesting sort of game so far. I think these are the ones, if you're the Melbourne Ice, you are going to be a little bit scared. You're coming up against a team that's yet to win yet, a team that has had some success of late, even though it is a new team with a new personnel. It has quite a lot of success against you. So they are due a win. It will come. And you're always going to be on guard when that's going to happen.
The shot count 8-6, and the Sydney Sirens having the benefit of that as well. And they've turned those 8 shots into 3 goals, which has been fantastic conversion. Talking about conversion, someone I've been super impressed with is Lakari so far in this game. She pulled off some really clutch saves to keep her team in it. Those 6 shots from Melbourne, they were all quality.
That's exactly right, and quite difficult as well. So they had the players around, in front of the net, trying to confuse her. So yeah, they're doing a really good job. She's holding her in between the pipes, and sort of probably a huge factor in the 3-0 lead they have at the moment.
We're going to take a quick break here on AWIHL TV, brought to you by Sportscast Australia. It is going to be an ice clean, so it's going to be the extra long one. There is 15 minutes on the clock, so that's about enough time to get a cup of tea, I could imagine. So we'll see you back. Take a quick break. Thank you.
getting themselves in the right position to be able to score goals. The shots on goals are relatively similar, just 6 to 8. So it's not like Ice haven't had their opportunities. Sydney have just sort of capitalised on theirs, and they're able to give themselves a 3-goal lead.
Georgia Moore not playing. It's been a big difference so far. A little bit of leadership. Melbourne looked a little flat. However, Steph Conlon will spend 8 seconds in the penalty box. Melbourne will roll out their number 1 line, or part of their number 1 line, and once Conlon joins, she'll be ready to rock and roll. I remember the last game we had, Conlon just bursted out of the penalty box like a raging bull. It was great to see as
she's standing there ready to get out now.
Melbourne flick that one away. It was DeFore. Great to see DeFore in defence for Melbourne. Here's Pullen.
I think all 3 debutants have had a very good game so far.
They certainly have. And that'll be a penalty. So here we go. Marnie Pullen went over, was tripped. Tripping penalty. So Steph Conlon made her way back on and will stay out there. Didn't head to the box. And then penalty here for Sydney. Puccini will spend two of the best minutes in the penalty box.
Really good opportunity here for the Melbourne Ice. Just blind down those last 8 seconds with their penalty, and now they get a chance to go player up against the Sirens.
So Melbourne really need to capitalise here on the power play. What can they do? Haven't scored a lot of goals on the power play this season. Butler out to the blue line. Now Pullen. Oh, that it just makes its way over to the neutral zone. Marnie Pullen not happy with herself there. Just a little bit of a head shake. We'll recover here. Here's DeFore. DeFore looking to go across ice. The pass worked in the end. Here's Aparicio, right-hand circle. Now the puck behind the net. Butler will pick it up. Here we go, out to DeFore. DeFore firing, but it's to the left. Aparicio will get the rebound. Marnie Pullen on the half wall. Flick that one in. That was a good pass in the end. Lakari dives on it. There's a little bit going on here as they protect Lakari. Conlon doesn't want to give up any ground either, and they're tangled up like a web. There were sticks, gloves, and jerseys, and everything in that tangle.
Indeed. The Ice have struggled a little bit with their power play so far this season. I think we had the first few games actually managed to score not off any of them, but 35 power plays so far this season and a conversion of 5. But that has improved over the last couple of games.
Delft with the shot, and it just bounced across the goal face. Here's a Carla Assendelft on the blue line, flicking it out wide. Into Cochrane. Cochrane firing, and it's in! Cochrane scores!
Really great goal there by Cochrane. Probably got herself a little bit mad coming out of the penalty box before. But we just got herself into the right position. Good pass, managed to get it into the net. And as I was saying before, the power play is just starting to warm up as the season progresses.
Another assist for Shana Godfrey, her 8th of the season. She now moves ahead to 15 points and is leading the league for points. There is, however, a game going on in Adelaide at the moment, Perth versus Adelaide, and there's a couple of Perth players breathing down her neck at the moment. Perth are leading that one 4-2, but stick with us, as this one's just heating up.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've seen this before in the past from the Eyes. They have a slow first period and then really do come out in the second period.
Sarah Edney got it into the danger zone, but there was nobody home. Here's Puccini. Here we go, Baker away. Newman trying ups, cleaning up for the Sirens. They'll get it out wide. Here's Raimundo. Raimundo banking one off the board. Baker getting involved. Raimundo just flicking it. In the end, that works. Here's Newman. Going to take on a couple. Puck went high in the air. Now Grigaliunas on it. Grigaliunas. Right-hand circle. In. Not quite. Grigaliunas will clean up here. Raimundo's in the blue line in support. Instead, they'll go low. Arps trying to get it away. Puck against the board here. Wilder got rid of it. Picked up nicely by Lecren. She'll send it forward. Now puck behind the net. Just parrying that away was Arps. Went out wide, rimmed one. Here's Calabria. Calabria versus Raimundo. Calabria gets to it first. Raimundo hassling her into the boards. Raimundo ends up winning that battle overall. Aparicio there, good pass. Here comes Conlon to take on a couple. Conlon on the left-hand circle, firing early. The puck gets deflected and he'll hit the net and we'll get a restart in play.
It was a really great passage of play there by Conlon. Good defence by the Sirens as well. Just sort of preventing any passes coming through because she had a couple of players that support there.
Danielle Butler in the face-off. Here's Conlon. Steph Conlon and now behind the net. Here's Aparicio. Couldn't quite. Blue line shot fired, Lakari. Managing to pad that one away. Here's Newmark. Newmark backhanding that one out of there, but here's Butler. Butler, great handles. What a pass to Aparicio. What a shot, what a save. Great hockey.
Great passage of play. Like you said, great pass, great shot, great save. We've only had about just under 4 minutes of this second period, but it does look like the Melbourne Ice is getting their passes a little bit cleaner, get into the place where they want them to get to, and that's going to cause all sorts of problems for the Siren if they actually manage to start clicking a bit more.
So face-off in the attacking zone here for Melbourne. They go out wide. Assendelft flicks it down low. Godfrey doing some of her best work, holding on to that. Great link up there was Assendelft. Put it into the danger zone. They just couldn't quite finish that one. Sydney away now. They'll come out the left-hand side. Here's Cryan. Cryan has some help over the other side. Cryan getting through one on the dangle. And a save. What a play there by Hannah Cryan.
Absolutely, and I think Michaela Pierzo would have been a little bit concerned. I think the puck kind of went missing for a second there, so quite happy to sort of to cover that up and get the face-off here.
It's been a fantastic contest early. These two teams, arch rivals, if you will. Dutton behind the net, clearing that away. They both played off in the grand final last year. That was a spectacle. Sydney won that one, of course. Melbourne won the season, but couldn't get the chocolates, and Melbourne find themselves behind to Sydney, who haven't won a game this season, but geez, they're playing well.
Yeah, there'll be one coming soon, I'm sure.
Young team too, very young team. They've had a lot of changes, and they lost their veteran goalkeeper, Dora Marche, who's fantastic. She was great last season.
She absolutely was. All three goaltenders have changed, so there's a lot of new personnel for the Sirens this year.
Great personalities. Dora Marche does so much work with the young goaltenders. Here's Sarah Edney. Couldn't clean it up. Save all. The goaltender was out of position. The puck just went across the face of the goal. Here's Cochran. Cochran now working forward. Happy to dump the puck. We'll go and get it. Godfrey, shot and miss. All the Melbourne fans are on the edge of their seat here. You can just feel one coming. Assendelft knocked it forward. Raimundo trying. Raimundo copped a big check there. Here's Godfrey. Shana Godfrey, the league points leader. What can she do? Tries to get through one. She goes over. Grigaliunas on the puck now. Aita Raimundo on the blue line. She banks a pass forward. Grigaliunas now firing from deep. Wasn't quite there. Now Sydney away on the right-hand side. They come into the middle. Tried to get it to Calabria. Couldn't. Now against the boards. Ups will clean up. Here's Raimundo. Going forward with it. Baker now. Baker shot. Lakari wore that. You can hear it hit the pad like a gunshot.
He's getting a lot more shots on goal this period. I feel like the pace of the game has just started to pick up a little bit. The Ice goal has put a little bit of a spring in their step, and they're really starting to control the puck quite nicely down in their attacking zone.
Obviously the stream going all across the world. Would love to hear from where you're tuning in from. Let us know. It's great to see such an international audience shooting into the AWIHL, brought to you by Sportscast Australia. We're in the middle now. Here's Edney. Edney, who's going to be awarded the penalty. She's not happy with that either. Sarah Edney, letting the officials know about it. Our officials, Craig Armstrong Frey, is our head referee. Our lines people's Isabella Russell and our other linesman, Oliver Parkinson, and our officials today in the stripes. They do such a great job. Such a hard game to officiate.
Oh, definitely. One, because you're on ice skates.
Certainly is. Abrithio going out to the blue line now. Shot fired from distance. That didn't quite have enough on it. Good shot in the end from Dufour. Here comes Sydney. Cryan is alone, though. Power play time for Melbourne. Sydney on the penalty kill, of course, and well, happy to dump it. Conlon missed that one, and Newmark just firing. Got a hold of it, but there'll be another whistle here.
We might have 4-on-4 here, I think. No, we don't. We have 2 Sirens players in the penalty box. So fantastic opportunity for the Melbourne Ice right now.
Hannah Cryan, as she made her way off through the 2 hands in the air, the little double cobra does almost to say to Sarah Etney, I'm joining you in there, make some room. So here we go.
They can both talk about how hard done by they were.
3 players on the ice for the Sirens. Melbourne with a full contingent. Super power play here. What can happen? Sydney clear it away. They get the advantage of that. 1:33 on the first power play.
Well, it's
Sarah
essentially...
Etney will come on.
Sorry, it's essentially 2 full minutes for the Melbourne Ice with 2 players up.
Very early, wasn't it? Here's Godfrey. Godfrey into the middle. Cochrane. Godfrey firing. Godfrey goes. Bang! Shana Godfrey, the points leader of the competition, made it look so easy with that shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can be defending really, really well, but there's only so much you can do when the puck's in front with Shana Godfrey and there's 2 players down. And I think that's probably got a lot to do with the fact that what Sydney were doing was disrupting the passes. And when you've got, you know, down in personnel like that, becomes a lot harder.
So Sarah Etney rejoins play. However, Hannah Cryan will still be off. It'll still be power play time here for the Ice. 5-on-4. What can they do? Can they get that one back to even the game? It's 3-2 at the moment. All to play for here. Here's Danielle Butler. Went out wide. Offside was the call.
It's a bit of a momentum killer.
Slightly, but still in their attacking zone. They've got plenty. They can restructure here. Going out wide, Dufour. Dufour gets through. Dufour looking really comfortable. The defenseman scoring! Dufour draws up the game. It's 3-all!
Scoring on debut. And she looks like a player who has been playing for a couple of seasons already in the AWIHL. Really great effort. I feel like she skated around 2, maybe 3 players. And that just confused the goaltender there and gave her the space that she could to shoot that goal.
Her first A-dub goal. And what a style and what a fashion to do it, especially from defence. It's just a special occasion when defence score, but let alone on your debut.
Absolutely. And here we are, not even halfway through the first period, and we've got an even game again.
Well, coming to the arena today, I expected a spectacle. The puck is just handed over to Cochrane. She'll take that to the bench, so Dufour will get that one later on. Nonetheless, that's one to take home. A little memento. I knew this was going to be a fantastic contest. I didn't predict the scoreline. Abrithio going in now. Melbourne make it 4. All of a sudden, it's back-to-back goals. Melbourne, backs against the wall, have come out fighting here in the second period, and now they're ahead.
And again, another goal that has come from really good puck play. Moving around, nice pass, and then just creating some confusion for the goaltender in front of the net, which creates some space for the shot to go in.
Not a team you want to sleep on here, the Melbourne Ice.
Absolutely not. And so really the Sydney Sirens right now have really got to try and gain a little bit of control back into this game and see if they can stop this momentum.
It's going to be tough. Here's Brenning in the middle. Brenning looks to take off. Sydney, a young team. Their leaders, such as Sarah Etney, have really got to just calm their team down here and work and do the basic things that they've been doing. But here's Godfrey out on the other side. Payne to deal with that. Godfrey just knocks it into the corner. Payne did really well.
You're right, and there's still 12 minutes to go in this period, so the leadership group of the Sirens are going to have to just try and calm down the team, see if they can bring momentum back into their favour.
You almost feel a timeout is maybe necessary. Puccini in the middle. See what the Sirens can do. Here's Wilder. Wilder just working into space. That was lovely. Tried to get it into the slot, but couldn't. Now the puck's there. It's still bobbling around. Melbourne clear it away. As a player down, Assendelf went down. Seemed to hit her head on the ice pretty heavily. Didn't look great.
No, it didn't. Moving around a little bit uncomfortably as well. So hopefully everything is okay.
So the trainer will be walked out onto the ice, and we'll take a moment. Assendelf's played fantastically in this game, but it looked a little sore when she went down. But, geez, what a period it's been so far, Luana. 4 goals here to Melbourne. They were 0-3. They were down by 3.
Yes.
At the start of this, and we're 12 minutes in, so 4 goals in 8 minutes, and they came in such a fashion that was just one after the other, and such great team play from Melbourne Ice.
Yeah, and all really starting off from that power play. So having the two Sirens players in the penalty box really just gave them that opportunity to move the puck around. Like I was saying before, their passes seem to be hitting the mark. Their passes seemed a little bit off in the first period. That's really started to come back. And that is uncharacteristic for them as well. So that is always going to have some warning signs for the Sirens if the Melbourne Ice coming out perhaps playing not what is normally their best.
So the crowd cheers as Christy Hakala Assendelf makes her way off. She looks sore.
She does. Good sign she's able to get herself off the ice.
Just clutching at her ribs there. I think maybe a little winded or something.
Yeah, potentially. There were a few players sort of all at once there when she went down to the ice.
So she'll have a chat to the trainers nonetheless, and we'll keep an eye on her condition throughout the game. If she makes her way down into the change room, or if she stays out there on the bench. Staying on the bench at the moment, no, heading down to the room. So we'll keep an eye on that on her return. We wish her all the best.
And the Sirens got what you said they needed, was a sort of an unofficial timeout with all of that. So a bit of an opportunity just to talk through their defensive structures, find out what they're going to try and do to stop this momentum of the Melbourne Ice.
Shot count at the moment sitting at 16-12. Melbourne Ice were trailing the shot count, but now all of a sudden leading the shot count, leading the scoreboard as well. 12 minutes left here in the third period. Play to get back underway. We'll go forward with it now. Here's Conlon. Ups, trying to clear it away. Great job here is DeFore. The most recent goal scorer. That one was deflected. It hit the top net. We're going to get a restart in play. DeFore has got a brilliant shot on her.
Absolutely. She's played really, really well, and great opportunity for her with making her debut with a few players that can't play for the Ice, and she's making the most of it.
Big shout out to Anthony Murray, tuning in from Barnesville, Ohio, in USA, representing. Great to see his coverage going all across the globe. We love our international audience. Here's Sarah Edney talking about internationals, shooting and firing saved. Sarah Edney from Mississauga in Canada.
Yeah, great save there by Michaela Pearce. Probably just getting herself into the right spot. I'm not sure she actually saw where the puck was, but she got her body into the right position to be able to stop it going into the net.
Face off on the left-hand circle. Brunt will take it. Grigliunas will be there for the ice. See what they can do here. Puck comes out. Lily Roberts firing one in. That goes wide and right. Here's Baker. Left-hand side. Flicking it forward. Baker goes over. Roberts. Just rimming that one forward. Newmark had to clear it away. Now in the neutral zone. Calabria will work onto it here. Here comes Calabria. Calabria firing early. Rebound comes. Another great save. Under pressure. Managed to deal with it nicely.
Great passage of play there, and really for the Sydney Sirens, that probably the two players coming through should have been enough. Two skaters should have been enough. So if the third one was there, they probably would have got a goal, but really good job there by Michaela Pearce.
Michaela Pearce had her work cut out for her. It was a great first save, but probably one she should have trapped.
Well, it definitely presents a second chance opportunities when that happens.
Britting to take the face off. Cochrane's out there, Godfrey, Lecren and Dutton. It's one thing I've noticed about the Melbourne Ice this season. Their lines have been dynamic. There's no really set lines as it was last season. They're always chopping and changing. They're looking for the right matchups. Here's Cochrane, right-hand circle. Cochrane gets a pass in. Lakari did really well to save it. A little bit of push and shove there on the D.
Yeah, it's a good point you make there about Melbourne Ice and their lines. I think that's something that perhaps last year they were sort of stacking their lines with sort of points and potential points they could be getting, whereas now they're trying to sort of who is going to fit with the right person on the line. And it's coming up chance for them this season, but it is also, I mean, Danielle Butler, you mentioned, probably hasn't been scoring as many points as normal, and you do wonder if that's because of the line changes and the shifts have been made.
I feel Daniela Butler will be missing her partner in crime, Sarah Dash. Those two were a dynamic duo last season. No one goes for it. Look behind the net here. Here's Wilder. Dutton got to it really well. Dutton looking to clear. Here's Godfrey, left-hand side. Godfrey's been damaging all game. Godfrey again. Etney. Oh, Etney went down. I think that may be a potential injury. That didn't look good. That looked like a back strain or something. The wheels a whistle before that for the injured player. That goal was waved away. Sarah Etney's not in a great way. It almost looked like she was shot from the crowd, the way that she just clutched at that lower back. It's
and not a good sign that there wasn't a whole lot of contact
correct
in that happening. So that, unfortunately, when you see that happening, you do think that there might be something a little bit more sinister than a contact injury. And this would not be good signs at all for the Sirens if she is unable to continue for the rest of the game.
Sarah Etney, a veterinarian, she'll know what she saw, and they're going straight to that back area. It looked like a strain, didn't it?
It did.
She'll get attention now from the trainers. They'll work that out. Sarah Etney is one of the great players of the AWIHL. Really worth watching, just her alone, as well as her Sydney Sirens team. Such a leader of this team as well. Obviously has the C on her jersey. It's great to see her skate off, but she looks sore. Hopefully she can return in this game. Such a fantastic player.
And you're right, if it is a strain, a muscle strain or a muscle tightness, that is something that could get worked on and worked out during the play. So with any luck, she might be back for the third period as well.
Could be a big potential loss. There's 10 and a half minutes to play in this second period, but not only is it this second period and the third coming up, there's tomorrow as well. There's 5 more periods of hockey to play this weekend. So she sits down really gingerly, just watching her sit down there. That definitely looks like someone with a sore back.
And you're right about the playing again tomorrow, the 5 other periods to play. There's going to have to be some sort of player management associated with this as well.
That's big. So Robertson, Cryan, Newmark have really got their work cut out for them. Lily Roberts, 5 points this season, Cryan 4. Leading into this game, Sarah Etney had 10. She's already a goal scorer in this one, has 11. She's by far and away the points leader for Sydney. She does so much passing, setting play up. Just a real leader of that group. So hopefully she's fine. We're going to keep an eye on her as well. And Assendelf hasn't returned from the rooms either, which we'll give you an update on that shortly as well. Roberts tried to get that one away. Conlon working hard for it. Calabria versus Conlon. Down low, here's Butler. Butler looking to centre it, but great defence there. DeFore, Aparicio. Lakari again, brilliant. Lakari's been so good in this game, has really kept her team in it, even though she has let 4 past her. Those 4 were magical and exceptions, but there's been so many that she's managed to save.
Yeah, absolutely. And just that goal then was another one that other goaltenders may have actually let through. She's had a really great game today.
Under pressure all game. So it'll be a face-off on the left-hand circle. Sydney away here through Wilder. Wilder chasing hard. Cameron gets across. Puck in the corner. 2-on-2 battle. Puck comes out in the end. Sydney on the attack. They put one into the slot, but nobody there. Pacini tried. Raimundo flicking it out of there. Moon goes forward with it. Cameron will clean up here for the ice. Cameron tried to get it away. That was deflected. Lucky to get it back. Here's Arps. Now Sydney on the attack through York. Lucy York, fantastic young player of the A-Dub. We're going to clear it away. Here's Wilder firing. Great save.
Yeah.
So tough to do from distance.
Absolutely, a really good shot and really good save there as well.
One thing I liked about that save, it stopped play. It was caught, it was trapped. Michaela Pearce let a couple rebound early, put herself under unnecessary pressure, but that one was caught straight away. It was a brilliant, brilliant save. Brunt, now York. York got one through. That just slid through. It stayed low. Pearce dealt with it really well. Here's Brunt. Now York for Sydney. Got it to Brunt here. This looks dangerous. Now York. Newmark tried. Newmark firing, but it's to the left. It will hit the net, and Lecren will clean up here. Lecren tried to go down the board, but Newmark was there. Now Cochrane. Here we go. Here's Godfrey coming out wide. Godfrey's got to take on Payne. She's a pain to deal with. Here comes Godfrey. Tried to get a pass in. It was deflected. Then tried to use the net to get it back. Couldn't. Here's Brenning. Brenning to Godfrey. Godfrey just missing that one. Roberts will pick it up here for the Sirens. Cochrane got it to Godfrey. That was a great pass. Godfrey tried to get it in. Brenning working hard for it. The puck will be cleared away.
As we get a line change here for both teams. I feel like there's been a little bit of a reversal here across the two periods. In the first period, we were talking about Melbourne, perhaps their passes not being right on, but we're seeing that a little bit better. We're seeing a flip of that now.
Butler firing, Lakari saving. Lakari manages to keep it in.
Another great save that we've seen from her this afternoon.
And not only is it a great save, she's stopping the puck as well. No rebounds. Great to see Sarah Edney has returned to the ice. Sarah Edney will face off against Butler here. So that's good signs for the Sydney Sirens. Lakari again, trapping that one. It's still alive. They dive on it. It's anybody's puck. Lakari finally traps it. Hard in your mouth stuff.
Great team defense there. There was even someone diving across the net just to make sure that the puck didn't go through.
Curry just having a chat to Craig Armstrong-Frey. Not happy with the treatment she was receiving while she was down on the ground.
Yeah, might have thought there's some goaltender interference there as well.
So short shift from Sarah Edney, but great to see her back on. That's the main thing. That's the main headline out of that one. And
moving a lot better than when she came off the ice as well.
so Newmark tried to get it away. Raimundo's there. Here's Calabria on the right-hand side. Got through Cameron now to Newmark one-on-one. It's offside. Is it no play on? I thought I heard a whistle, but it must have been in the crowd. Here's Newman now. Newman has Grigogliunas. Baker firing. They'll fight for it here, and it's another save. A little bit of push and shove, which so much in this game.
It's a bit of a goaltender show at the moment. Both are making some really, really good saves.
Caleb Pearce was fantastic on that bit of play there. Apologies to those listening. I thought I heard a whistle. But Newmark was brilliant. And great 1-2 punch there from Calabria and Newmark. But here's Grigogliunas to take the face off for the ice. Coming out to the blue line, Calabria was there as well. Cleaning up nicely is Newman, who's dispossessed of it in the end. Cameron's got to chase back and get it against Roberts. Roberts did really well, but Cameron just stayed ahead the whole time. Roberts making Cameron really work for it. Pickering gets involved. It's pressed against the board here. Newmark was there as well, but it'll come out to Cameron. Cameron just sourcing that one forward. The Sirens in the neutral zone. They reset nicely here. This is a good build-up of play. That pass didn't hit its intended target. It would have been good if it did. Raimundo looked to clear it away. Here we come. And here's Brenning. Puck just fired into the middle. Godfrey's there. Godfrey, what a pass to Brenning, but Payne was there. Payne doing really well to use the boards. Deflected from Godfrey. Now Sydney away. It was a 1-on-3. Melbourne retreat, and they'll happy to dump the puck. They're going to chase now. Godfrey's got to take on Moon. Here's Cochrane. Cochrane to Godfrey. Here's Dutton. Now to Godfrey. Godfrey to Dutton. Dutton tried. Cochrane. Out to the blue line. Lecren. Cochrane firing. Sydney got to clear this one away. They do. Puccini. He's Brenning. Now Godfrey. This is dangerous. Godfrey gets around Lakari. Save. Godfrey tried to drag that around, and there's going to be a penalty here. Godfrey's going to make her way to the penalty box.
Interesting. There was another example of what you were talking before, Todd, with Ella Lakari just preventing the second chance opportunities. She didn't take the puck cleanly the first time around, but it was close enough to her that it wasn't really the opportunity for a nice player to come in and score a goal.
I think that's what Lakari was talking about. It was the treatment late when she had the save, and that's exactly what Godfrey went to the penalty box about. So, veteran move there from Lakari to have a chat to the officials. She got her call. So now it's power play time here for the Sirens. And pulling behind the net, just looking to clear it away. Here's Butler. Butler loves this game, the forecheck, but against Sarah Edney, it's going to be tough. But look at them go. Two amazing players battling away. You love to see it. Here's Newmark to Edney. Edney just floated one into the middle. Here's Butler now. Butler across the blue line. Mind you, they're on the penalty kill. Melbourne, they just don't seem to pay attention to that at all, do they? They're always attacking. Here's Sarah Edney in the middle. Great pass to Newmark. They just floated across the ice. Newmark stopping, propping, holding, waiting. Smart play here. Shot fired from distance. It was deflected. Edney will get the rebound. Edney just cool, calm on the puck. Edney firing a beautiful shot, but it wasn't there. Butler has to clear it away. Edney traps it. She'll have it in the neutral zone. Dumps the puck. Rims it around. Puck circumnavigates the attacking zone. Got a whistle for offside. 51 seconds left here for the power play for Sydney.
Yeah, and similar to the power play, the first power play they had in the first period, isn't it? Not really creating, I mean, a few attacking opportunities, but probably not as many as they would have wanted.
Face off. Lecren lost it. Calabria trying. Here's Harps. Harps dumping. Lecren's got a bit of a tough task here as she's defense breathing down the neck. Wilder read it really well to receive it. Here's Puccini into the middle. Arps. Arps went out wide. Moon's there. Moon in space. Moon passing to Wilder. Couldn't quite get it on the one-timer. Wilder. 17 seconds power play to go. Wilder put it in. Was a bit of a muffin in the end. Cleared away. Melbourne weathering the storm. 8 seconds left. Godfrey's going to charge on here, and Melbourne, they could have possession. No, Cryan has it. Power play over. Here's Cryan. Cryan firing, what a goal! That was huge from Hannah Cryan. It was a massive strike, what a snipe!
Fantastic shot, fantastic goal, and why wait? Why do it in the power play with the play down? Why not wait till they come back onto the ice?
And 4-4 here at the O'Brien Ice House, and our resident DJ decided to pop on the Australian anthem. Hannah Cryan's goal was that good, it deserved the Australian national anthem. What a strike that was. Wow, 3 minutes of hockey to play here in the second period. It's 4 apiece. Payne looking to clear it. That goal was just after the power play as well. Newmark shoveling it forward. Pulling now on it. Goes out wide, Newmark. Marnie Pullen got it to Butler. Butler down the middle. Has Aparicio at home. Butler navigating through. Lakari saving, it's gone in! It's gone in, it's going to be awarded the goal! Butler scores!
Yeah, and after we've been talking about how well Lakari have been doing, stopping that puck, that one just popped out of her gloves, and there mustn't have been much space there on the right-hand side of the net, but there was enough for the puck to get slipped in behind her.
Danielle Butler's 4th goal of the season. It's her 8th point coming into this game. Fantastic work. That'll be such a relief for Danielle Butler. She was full of goals last season, only having the 4 so far this season in 7 games. You don't want her to get into form if you're Sydney. What a time for her to score. 5-4. It's been a bucket full of goals early. Craig Armstrong-Frey just not happy with the formation on the face-off. They'll retake it. 2 minutes 48 to play in the second period. Sydney really need a win in this game to stay in touch with the competition. If you go 0-7 or 0-8, if you get swept in this series, finals becomes a really tough proposition. So they're playing for a little bit more today than just bragging rights. Here's Godfrey, got it into Cochrane. Their season is in the balance. Here comes Edney into the middle. Offside is the call.
Wow, that's really disappointing. They had themselves set really nicely there to have a decent shot on goal.
Tense moments in this game. Every challenge Melbourne has been set, they've risen to the occasion. Sydney have played so fantastic all game. They've battled hard. Sarah Edney won that face-off. They'll go forward with it. Clearing it away. Melbourne, Brenning in the puck battle against Moon. Now Godfrey got a present there and had a shot. Lakari saved. Godfrey was absolutely gifted in the middle.
Lakari was not letting that one come out from underneath her glove.
So, right-hand circle. Melbourne Ice, attacking zone. They lead by 1. 2 minutes to play here in the second period. Howe. Just getting it back. Here's Grigogliunas. Baker backhanded. Lakari save. Lakari read that like a book.
Yeah, it was a tricky little shot as well. The more that Melbourne Ice spend time down here, probably the more concerned the Sydney Sirens are going to become. The shot count has increased, is now in the favour of Melbourne as well this period.
Back into the corner, here's Howe. Download to Grigogliunas. Cryan will pick it up here. Cryan now wide down the wing. Sydney dump it. Pearce parries it away. Cameron keeps it alive. Here's Raimundo. Raimundo flicking it forward. Now into the middle. Against the boards there, Baker cleared it away. Here's Raimundo. Just under a minute and a quarter left. Raimundo rimming that one away. Roberts will go get it for the Sirens. What can they build here? A late one would be electric. As they go forward. Under a minute left here. Butler fetches it. Butler gets rid of it. Butler still has it. Got it out now to Howe. Howe into the middle. Just knocked it forward. Sarah Edney cleans up here. Melbourne changed their line. Probably not the great moment. Here comes Sarah Edney. Takes them on. Sarah Edney tried to get the shot away. The defence lifted for the Ice there. Wilder just giving a little knock away there. To clear that one away. 23 seconds left in the period here. Here comes Aparicio. Tucked against the board. Found space where there was none. Still on the puck. Sarah Edney's there. Aparicio tried to get the pass in. Pacini versus Butler. Butler wins the battle. 8 seconds left in the period. Butler gets it in. Aparicio scores with 5 seconds left. Butler found Aparicio and she punished it home on the one-timer.
Really patient by Butler. Moving the puck around the back of the net. Just trying to create, make sure the pass is on and just allow the opportunity for that shot. And I really think in that case, Lakari was really just a little bit shocked. She wasn't quite expecting that shot because the pass from Butler was so good.
What a period it's been. 6-1 in the period. Melbourne were trailing 0-3 leading into this period, and now they lead 6-4.
Yes.
The scoreboard needs to be updated in the stadium. It's still 5-4. I'm hoping I haven't got that wrong. There it is. It's now updated, and that should be the end of the period. What a period by Melbourne. There's 6-1 goals in the period. The crowd really lifting here. At one stage, the O'Brien Icehouse was dead quiet.
Yes. A couple of goals will do that. And you've also noticed that the pace of the game has picked up as well, which happens when you get a little bit of scoring. Not surprising from the Melbourne Ice. This is how I expected them to come out in the second period. They've been traditionally like this, and I think we've spoken to players in the past that say, we don't know why we make it so hard for ourselves when we come out so slow in the first period. But what, unfortunately for the Sydney Sirens, they've just made that goal and that lead that they had and going into the end of the first period has just sort of been wiped away, and got a lot of work to do now in the third period.
Obviously 6 goals in that period here. Let's go through those goal scorers for the period. It was Stephanie Cochran, Shana Godfrey scoring, Patrice Arsenault-Dufour scoring her first one, Steph Conlon, Hannah Cryan, Danielle Butler, Ashley Aparicio, the goal scorers for Melbourne in that period. It was absolutely fantastic. It was pandemonium in front of the net. There was a couple of other major storylines in that period as well. We had Etney go down. She comes back, but she's rejoined play. Although the new recruit for Melbourne has not returned, so Hakala Asendal has not returned to the game. I haven't seen her on the bench either, so hopefully she's okay. We'll get word on that coming in. So it's going to be a 15-minute break here as we get an ice clean here at the Melbourne O'Brien Icehouse Arena. We're going to take a quick break here on AWIHL TV, brought to you by Sportscast Australia. 15 minutes, don't go far away, and we'll join you guys later for the third period. intercepted it really well. Cochrane, now Brenning behind the net. Back to Cochrane. Cochrane into Godfrey. Awkward angle shadow back to the goal. Lecren on the blue line, flicks it down to Godfrey. Godfrey just below the red line, now comes up to the circle. Godfrey putting that in to the slot, couldn't quite.
Really nicely weighted there by Godfrey, trying to make sure the pass went to the right place. And Sydney, the Sirens are doing a great job of preventing the puck from getting into the net, of getting closer to the net. But what they're not doing in the first period is they're really picking off passes and doing a really good job of sending it down into their attacking zone. That's kind of dried up a little bit over the last period and a half.
Certainly the case. Face off on the right-hand circle. "13 minutes, 20 seconds left. Just apologies for the technical difficulties. We're back online. You can hear us loud and clear and see the pictures. Here's Griglianis. Sirens going forward with it here. Here's Calabria down the middle. Calabria deciding to fire early. It was wide. Pierce didn't have to handle that at all. Payne goes across ice to Roberts. Roberts just banking one off the board. Sirens building up play nicely here. Here's Wilder. Wilder, good pass into Pacini. Pacini scores!
That looked like a goal the minute it came off Wilder's stick, didn't it? Beautiful pass right to the spot and then a really nice shot. And when you're a goaltender, they're just so hard to defend against because it's just you and the puck, and they're not, you know, as you can see here, they don't take up a whole lot of space in front. So well done there, great goal.
What a pass. Great
Fantastic
finish on the one time. Pacini, that was absolutely brilliant.
And I think it really just goes to show what happens when you get your passes to the spot. It makes it just so much easier for that player who's ready to make the shot.
Pacini really worked well into this game. She's been a threat all game.
You've got the difference now down to 2 goals, and with 12 and a half minutes to go, that's plenty of time to pull you back in.
Pacini's first goal for the season. Just 2 assists to her name up till today, and it's her 3rd AW point this season, so she'll be wrapped with that. Also got on the end of an assist early as Manipulin just flicks that one forward. Danielle Balla had to catch it. Does. Moon just slams her into the board. Conlon comes in to lend some support. Aparicio was there. Conlon got involved. Puck just bouncing on Manipulin's back. Sirens away here. And here's Dufour, who's had a brilliant debut. Dufour to the fore in the attacking zone. Aparicio. Conlon did well to have that. Conlon just rimmed it across there to Butler. Butler pressed against the board there. That was really well done by Arps, but Conlon came in, lended the support. It goes out to the blue line. Dufour shooting. That's one thing I've been super impressed with, is Dufour's ability to put the puck on net. It's really created chances for this Melbourne Ice team.
I've been impressed with Dufour in pretty much all aspects of her game today. She's been fantastic.
Pulling now into the attacking zone. Brenning. Puck just was left behind. Wilder went out wide. Here's Sarah Edney. He's going to take on Cochrane. Cochrane manages to clear it away. Here's Godfrey just sweeping it out of there. Shot fired. Godfrey catching. Now Godfrey away. So Godfrey here. Watch her work. Great pass. Good shot. Lakari. Good save. Puck still alive though. Wilder has it. Wilder goes to Sarah Edney. Edney has looked a lot slower since she come off with that injury concern. However, still doing a great job out there. Roberts now in the neutral zone. Just flicked forward. Lecren will get onto that. We'll back down to pass to Godfrey. Godfrey, what a cross-ice pass to find Cochrane in space. Here's Cochrane. Cochrane against Arps. Now into the middle. Here's Lecren. Lecren can shoot here. Lakari catches it. What a save.
Right into her chest and held onto it. Bit of a dive there as well. Still, I still know that she caught that puck.
Caught that on the high shoulder. It was an awkward spot. There's that weird one where you go down low, catch it in the glove, or you stick it away, but caught it there on the shoulder. Good save in the end. So 10 and a half minutes left to play here in the 3rd period. 7-5. Puck dropped. Grigaluna stride, ups. We'll get it for the Sirens here. You really feel this next goal is super important. If Sydney can make it 6, give themselves a really good chance. But if Melbourne can make it 8, they could put it away. Here's Cameron. Here's York. York now got it into the slot. Grigaluna was home for the ice and managed to skate it out. Just laid it off there to Raimundo. Raimundo banked it off the board there. Newman will try and get it, but it was cleared away there by Pickering. Again, cleared away. Raimundo will gather. Raimundo's confidence on the puck is just growing and growing with every game that she plays. Season's gone by. I reckon she would have just dumped that one away. Here's Roberts. Aparicio working hard. Here's Cryan. Cryan put it out into space. Raimundo will go and get it. We've got a whistle here.
Might be an icing call, I think. So we'll come back down in front of the Sirens' goals.
I think we have too many. Too many on the ice. Potentially. No. I thought that's what I heard the official saying, but no. Apologies. I think you're right. I think it was icing. Sorry, Luana. I'll be quiet. Into the middle now. Conlon flicking that forward. I really did thought I hear the official say too many on the ice, and he pointed to the bench at the same time. I thought he was trying to get someone out off the bench to go into the penalty box, but now play will continue nonetheless. Conlon, Aparicio lost her stick, then got it back. That was creative in the end. Here comes Defoe. Defoe working into the middle. Defoe's been impressive in her debut. Great size for a defender as well. Newmark goes across to Chia. Chia versus Pullen one-on-one. Aparicio comes to lend some support. Chia got around, saved by Piers. Aparicio gets it, clears it away. Here comes Danielle Butler on the right-hand side. She's so quick, you can't catch her. Has it now behind the net. Waits. Doubles back, so elusive. Newmark cleared it away. Danielle Butler. Pushed against the boards. Puck comes out in the end. Cochrane just knocked it forward. That was lovely there by Conlon to find Dutton. Pass comes back in. Here's Chia. Oh, Cochrane. To Dutton. To Godfrey. Godfrey just knocked that on nicely to Brenning. Godfrey's touches are just great. She's so smart. Such a great hockey player. Cochrane. And here's Wilder on the left-hand side. Wilder stops, props, waits. Gives it to Moon. Cleared away. Here's Godfrey again with another creative touch to Cochrane. Cochrane dumps it. That line will come off. They'll change. Brenning will gather. Has Arps to take on. McCren tried to keep it ahead of the blue line. Couldn't. Howe tried to clear it. Here's Puccini. Puccini, the most recent goal scorer, was dispossessed of it. Puck against the boards now. Wilder cleared it away. Cameron versus Etney here. Cameron fresh air shot, then got it away. Here's Moon. Put it in. That was dangerous. Puccini shot. Beers with a save. Sydney looming here. Great pressure. Etney doesn't miss. Etney does not miss. You put it on a dinner plate. She's going to eat it every time. She makes it 6 for the Sirens.
Oh, what a great goal. And sort of on the flip side of what we saw in the previous one, really good pass to Edney, which provided her with the opportunity to shoot to, I mean, they've got the goaltender in front, but an almost empty net. And when you have those good passes, the tender is trying to get themselves into the position to try and stop that puck.
This game is now in the balance. We said that that next goal is going to be super important. Sydney have done the hard thing. They've made it 6. Now they can tie it up with one more, and there's 6 minutes 48 left. And all of a sudden, the O'Brien Ice House has just gone quiet again. The hush over this stadium, the anticipation is massive. As Sarah Etney has broken the hearts of Melbourne early. Brunt shooting from distance. Pearce with the save. Like Sarah Etney has done, it's almost as she lifts to another level when she comes here to the O'Brien Ice House. Seen her score so many clutch goals for the Sirens.
It's so true, and I feel like the game has almost slowed down a little bit as both teams is really trying to control the puck and making sure that they're getting it into the right place.
One I can remember in overtime, Sarah Etney scored. Couldn't give more clutch. Pearce has to deal with this one. They dig for it on the crease. The drama in the corner there. Here's Payne on the blue line. Send her forward. Butler deflected off her pad there. Lakari will have to deal with it. Butler will press forward here. Here's Butler winning it. Got it to Aparicio. Now Brunt. Roberts. Butler will get it back. Butler to Aparicio. Aparicio just going over the wrong moment. Oh, almost. Here's Marnie Pullen. Offside is the call. 5 minutes 53 left in the period.
It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time for the Sydney Sirens to get 1 goal to tie it and even 2 goals to try and win. It's going to be a very exciting finish to this game. And I think really probably it's really the attack from both teams actually that's really starting to step up. We're seeing some great defense, but the puck control has really improved. Passes are getting to where they need to go.
Shot coming in on the crease. Here's Lecren. Shot fired. They dig for it on the crease. It misses. And just apologies on the live stream. The scoreboard is wrong. It's showing 4-3 when the score is 7-6. So we'll keep you up to date on that one.
Yes, and hope you managed to see those goals because they're all quite fantastic.
So play gets underway. Sarah Edney now on the attack. Here's Wilder. Cochrane. Knocking that one forward. They go over. Here's Cryan. Cryan just got it forward to Wilder. She was just offside. Very close.
I guess they probably weren't anticipating that intercept, so Wilder probably didn't get herself over the blue line just to get herself onside. Unfortunate. But nonetheless, we'll have a couple of line changes and both teams will reset again.
Sydney will get it back underway. Saved there by Piers, Grigaliunas. Puck into the corner. Here's Payne. Roberts. Baker put it in, wasn't there. Puck dumped down low. Baker looking to clear it away. Here's Conlon. Here's Butler versus Edney. Edney won that battle. I've loved watching them go at it all day. Puck cleared away to the other side. Here's Moon. Aparicio got it. Aparicio in the dangerous zone. Great pass to Conlon. Conlon firing. Another shot here. Lakari, glove save this time. It was awkward, but it was in there.
Just did a couple of spectacular saves in the last couple of minutes. And that really needed to happen, that glove save. Melbourne were really starting to hover around the net, getting some nice passes. They're doing a really good job of holding the puck and just getting to the pass to the player in the right position.
So the Sirens fighting hard. Season on the line. They're 0-6. They desperately need to get a W. Here's Conlon. Aparicio. Puck gets dumped. Arps will get there. These next 3 minutes are going to be season defining for the Sirens. Let's see what they can get out of the top draw here. Here's Conlon, now Arps. Great work by Butler. And there'll be a penalty. So power play time here. Conlon.
Back in the penalty box.
Back into the penalty box. That's her second time.
I wouldn't be surprised here if we see the Sirens pull the goalie just to give themselves one extra player down in their attacking zone. Would be a bit of a gamble, being that the Melbourne Ice are quite strong on the penalty kill.
Well, Lucari's looking really comfortable. Arm on the bar there.
That doesn't look like she's coming in, does it?
Timeout called by the Sydney Sirens. Opportune moment to take a timeout. Maybe that's exactly what they will discuss.
Yes, exactly. Although, like I was saying before, the Melbourne Knights have been very strong on their penalty kill. 5 shorthand goals already this season. And the Sirens probably haven't had overly effective power play so far today. I think they themselves will be a little bit disappointed with how few shots on goal they've managed to get. And particularly in the first power play they had today, it was very much spent in their own defensive zone. So not ideal.
So here we go. It's going to be an interesting one here in these last couple of minutes. Gabe Robledo called the timeout. Tactics, tactics, tactics. They need one, and then they probably need another. But if they can force this game into overtime, it's a different ball game overtime. So it'll be an interesting clash. But this is really season-defining for the Sirens, because if they go 0-7, and then tomorrow there's another 3 periods of hockey to play, but if they find themselves 0-7, it's going to be super hard. Even though it's an extended season this year, everybody plays each other twice, home and away.
It's tall ask.
They really need, if they're going to make finals, and especially with the other teams being so close, I guess that's a bit of a saving grace that there's not going to be a real outright leader, or there hasn't been so far, as Perth got up over Adelaide in the earlier game.
Yeah, that's right. And we've already seen Adelaide beat Melbourne as well this season.
So here we go, power play time. Melbourne clear it away in the penalty kill. Cheers from the crowd all round. Here's Edney behind the net just to take a breather and set their formation. Go out wide. You can just really feel the tense energy in the building. Here's Edney now going forward. Edney firing! Wow! That was an absolute laser. It missed. Newmark will pick it up. The rebound happened all the way in the defensive zone. They'll go forward here. Sydney now with York crying. It's been brilliant today. Newmark. Now Edney tried to get it in. Edney went over. Cochrane looking to clear it away. Puck gets cleared and the Melbourne fans cheer as there a minute left. Licari's in a bit of trouble here as Godfrey was looming. Licari lost the puck, but got it back in the end. Here's Arps. 48 seconds left of this power play. Marnie Pullen. Met by Puccini, who's had a game. They work for it. They fight for it.
2 minutes remaining in the final period.
Godfrey sourcing it out of there to Butler. Here we go. Butler's dangerous in this situation. Oh, is that a penalty? Butler tries. No whistle. Play on. What a tense moment that was. Butler one-on-one is so dangerous. Probably one of the most dangerous in the competition. Here's Wilder. Now Dutton in the corner. Dutton sourcing it out of there. So 6 seconds left in the power play for the Sirens. A minute 33 left in the period. Sydney.
And here we go. Looks like the goaltender's coming in for the Sirens.
Well spotted. Licari comes off. Sarah Edney will stay on. So the Sirens taking the ultimate gamble. 6 players on the ice. Empty net time. Here we go. Aparicio has an empty net. Aparicio just has to put it home. Aparicio does! Makes it 8, and that should ice the game. The Melbourne Ice make it 8. Sydney Sirens 6.
Yeah, and we said a couple of minutes ago we thought that the goaltender might come in, particularly when they had the power play, and they decided not to do it, I suspect because they were very much worried about that happening. Unfortunately, that gamble didn't pay off. So Lakari has gone back in between the pipes. I mean, there is still a minute and a half to go, but 2 goals in that period of time does seem to be a tall ask.
An empty netter by AWIHL. The Melbourne crowd knew it. They rose to their feet as AWIHL had the puck in the attacking zone. Here comes Butler. Butler's looking for another. Butler, great work. Lakari saving. Lakari just wore that one as Butler put it past her. Here's Marnie pulling from the blue line. Still pressure here. Picked up nicely behind the net. Just firing it away. Marnie Pullen using the board to get it to Butler. Butler to Conlon. Here's Borg now on for the first time to York. Stick goes flying. A little bit of push and shove there as well.
Yeah, frustration there by York, and I imagine there's frustration by the entire Sydney Sirens team. They played really quite well, and probably a game that they would feel like they deserved to win, particularly with a 3-goal lead after the first period.
And I'd be frustrated with DeFore too. Her work in defence has been amazing. But what a debut. Goal scorer in defence as well. Her first AWIHL goal coming today, and her in defence has been huge. Here she is now, DeFore, firing DeFore. Has got a shot on her as well. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun calling DeFore in the upcoming games, especially if she's shooting them that far away with that much power.
We'll hopefully get to see her some more this season.
Here's Godfrey, pull one behind the net. Cochrane just sends one across Lakari, saving that one away. There's only seconds left in this game. DeFore has it now. Goes down low to Godfrey. DeFore put it in. Etney will get it, and that will be it. It's the Melbourne Ice 8, the Sydney Sirens 6. That could be a season-defining game for the Sydney Sirens. Again, another close one. They were in breathing distance. This young team have done so well today. However, the Melbourne Ice, full of experience, full of class on every line, managed to get the job done. They were 3-0 down at one stage. They were 6-1 in that second period, and they were just too good, too strong.
Yeah, and I think that's really what you just said there. That's been the Sydney Sirens season all year. It must be incredibly frustrating within their playing group. But Melbourne Ice has also put the rest of the competition on notice, because the Sirens played a very good game. And for the Melbourne Ice to have 6 goals in one period, only managing to let one in, they're sort of letting the rest of the competition know that they're still around. I mean, they made the finals last year and they're ready for it again this year. And
two teams, powerhouses of the competition. The ladder doesn't reflect that this season. They always come to play, the O'Brien Icehouse especially as well. Players like Sarah Edney, I think she just lifts another level when she comes here. She's so brilliant all season. But wow, what a game. 41 shots to 32 was the shot count. Let's have a look at some of the major point scorers for the game, because there's some big points scored in this game as well. Obviously 8-6. We saw 14 goals across the game. Let's have a look at the major point scorers for Sydney here.
So Ava Calabria getting 2 points in today's season. Ebony Brunt, she had a goal as well. Sarah Edney had 1 goal. I feel like she probably had more than one. She seemed to be everywhere, didn't she, today?
Yeah.
Julia Piccini, she had an assist in there.
I think that might not be updated. Give me 1 sec. Let's update there, because I remember Piccini put one in. That's when it was 4-6. So sorry about that one. I've sold you down the river there, giving you the wrong statistics. Updated now. So Sarah Edney with the 2 goals and no assists for 2 points.
Yeah, and also goals to Ava Calabria, Ebony Brunt. Hannah Cryan had a goal in there as well. I think a massive shout out to both of the goaltenders as well. They both had a fantastic game. And another player as well for the Sydney Sirens, who I felt played really, really well. Just no points in today's game, was Stephanie Newmark. She had a fantastic game as well.
Our points leader for the game was Danielle Butler. 1 goal, 3 assists for 4 points. Ashley AWIHL, 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points. Steph Cochrane, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Shana Godfrey, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Always scoring points is Shana Godfrey, the league leader. Well, depending on the other result, we'll have to check in on that one. Steph Conlon, 1 goal, 1 assist for 2 points. Marnie Pullen with the assist for 1 point. Neela Brenning had the goal as well. She was awarded the goal. And Patrice Dufour, the debut goal from defence, mind you. And I reckon she's going to score plenty more in her career because she's got a wicked shot on her.
Absolutely, and she's got some nice puck movement and sort of tends to bamboozle the opponents as well. So something really exciting to watch across the season.
Well, don't go too far away, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got a game tomorrow. And there's 2 games on tomorrow, 2 fantastic games. Perth Inferno take on the Adelaide Rush. That's going to be a great game. It's already a great one today, Perth Inferno getting up in that one. And then, of course, we're going to have Melbourne and Sydney take on here. It's great to see the girls just having a little bit of chat on the ice before they head off. But what a game it's been. It's been a pleasure to bring you all the action. I've been Todd Morris. Luana Williams has joined me. She's done a fantastic job on special comments. Thank you very much, Luana.
Great to be here.
And again, we're signing out here on AWIHL TV, brought to you by Sportscast Australia. It was the Melbourne Ice 8, the Sydney Sirens 6. Thank you and good night.